Welcome back to Starkiller Base. Today we're going to review the tokens, templates, and trays from Buythesametoken for X-Wing 2nd Edition. So as you can see here, we have the full lineup of tokens next to the cardboard originals here. So let's take a look at something like this here. So we have the Buythesametoken, Focus Token, and the original token. You can see that they are, obviously they're not the same, but they're similar. The Buythesametoken ones are slightly larger, and the black levels are nicer, so there's more contrast to them between the color and the actual black. I'm colorblind, so I find that that does help somewhat. They are glossy, so there are times when the glare is a little rough on them, and these particular ones are not double-sided, but they don't really need to be. You can actually get custom jobs done from Buythesametoken, and you can print them double-sided. For example, here we have the cloak tokens here. They've actually done cloak tokens that have an evade on the back, so that when you're playing a phantom at the end of the round, you can just flip, which is really nice. And as you can see, we've got our shield tokens here, charges, force charges, cloaks, focus, evade. The reinforce are double-sided, just like the cardboard version. We got our calculates, disarm, critical, stress, ion, tractor, and gem. So they're all here. I personally bought enough to build most lists because I really like the way that they look, and I'm a sucker for acrylics. What can I say? They also have a nice set of arc markers and ship ID tokens. So you can see here we've got Boba Fett, and he's got his one under there. They come in, I think, white and black, and then you can get them in numbers, letter, or Arabish, and then they have the corresponding locks here. So some of them have the arc markers as well, so you can have Payload move along here, and then he can easily turn his turret to whatever side he wants. They are pretty cool. They do, come off relatively easily if you take the ship upside down, but I find that they're a lot more snug than the cardboard ones, particularly on the medium bases. The cardboard ones tend to fall out. I like these a lot better. So here we have a complete set of templates from Buythesametoken. We've got our banks here, our hards, our straights, our range ruler, and this is a ship marker that you can use for marking the corner of a ship to make it easiest to fit a template past. You also have the option of using the 1 and the 2. If you see here the bumps here, you can put the notches of the ship on the front or the back into those and mark them. So there's a variety of ways to do that. It's kind of handy, especially if you happen to already have one of them on the table, then saves you a few seconds of having to reach. If you look at the templates, you can see that it's got the arrows for the for the maneuvers here on the side, and then the squares to indicate how fast it is. So you got your 1, 2, and 3. They're really nice, made of nice solid acrylic. They're shiny. The dark colors do show fingerprints a little bit, so you have to clean them off every once in a while. But they're nice and sturdy here. They don't really bend much. I haven't had any chips or anything like that. I've been playing with these for about 3 months or so. And where the cardboard tokens can bend and fray and the corners can wear off, these ones have been excellent. And one of the best parts about them here, of course, is the range rulers. I guess you can win these in the prize sets as well for the store championships and whatnot, but I cannot understate how cool it is to have the 1, 2, and the 3. When you're measuring range for a ship and you want to see if it's range 2 or range 3, you just slide this between the two ships, and if it fits, then it's range 3, and if it hits one of the ships, then it's, if it hits both of the ships rather, then it's range 2. It's really great. So this is their full-size tray. Comes like this. This is the comm scan lid, which, hello there, is one of the cheaper options for a lid that has a design on it, which is kind of cool. And then you can just push down here and use it to take your templates out like so. We got our little ship marker here too, and then we got our range rulers here. like so. Beautiful thing. So this one is only one layer, and then if you look at the bottom, this has got the protective sheet on it, but it would be black. So it looks like this on the side here. And if you notice, this is secured by magnets, and if you shake it, nothing's coming out. So this is the mini Feldherr size here. I ordered one unpainted, so you can see here it has the protective coating on it and it has the scum logo. So what I'll have to do is paint it like a mask, and then I peel that stuff off after it's dried, and I'll have a nice, hopefully a green scum logo. It looks good. So underneath here I have the same thing. I have unpainted templates here. So the same idea. Put some white on there maybe and that sort of thing. This is the protective coating, which comes off and it's just white underneath. Sort of like, looks like that. And then what's cool about these mini ones here is that they have two layers. As you can see here, it doesn't have the range rulers on it, right? So if you look underneath here, it holds range rulers and a ton of tokens in a recessed area like that. And so they're held together so nicely with these magnets. These must be rare earth magnets or something, because they are solid. Like, they don't come apart, they don't slide around. It's great. So I'll show you what this looks like when it's painted. Alright, so I've got my templates and my tray painted here. So as you can see, I painted it black. I figured it was a more neutral color. And it was actually relatively easy to do. I'm not exactly a very good painter. I don't do miniature games or anything like that. I had a brief stint in Legion, so I was able to actually have the supplies and whatnot. So you can see here, the paint easily went into the lines, and you got your Mandalorian logo in the middle there, and it looks pretty good. I compared my job to the paint job on the ones that came pre-painted, and it was pretty similar. So either option really works, but I think the price difference is only $14 or $17 or something like that to get them painted. So I would recommend that you get them painted from Buythesametoken, and that way it saves you the trouble, because it took me probably about an hour or so to do it, but they look great. The only difference, of course, is that you can do more interesting things, like if you paint them yourselves. Like I have a friend who each one of these squares he painted in increasing, like it started as white and then each one became more and more blue, so that he had a little bit more contrast to it. And he painted the lines one color and then the arrows a different color. To give you a size comparison of the large size one to the small one, the Feldherr one, we have these two right here. So as you can see, the Feldherr one is shorter, but it is thicker. And then the idea, of course, with the Feldherr one is that if you happen to have a Feldherr Mini Max like I do, or Mini Plus rather, you can put it in there and then close it up. Off you go. If you're looking to get some quality components for X-Wing, I strongly suggest that you check out Buythesametoken. Their products are all high quality and their designs are very precise and functional. They're even happy to do custom work like etching your squadron name on your template trays. My buddy actually has a quote on his that he got, which was pretty cool. I can't recommend them enough. I will add a link to their Etsy store in the description below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Starkiller Base.